If someone was to go into cardiac arrest or stop breathing in front of you, would you know what to do? Besides calling 911, most people do not know what else they can do to help. But your intervention could be the difference between life and death. I feel everybody should be trained in CPR. CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. The purpose of CPR is to maintain blood flow to the heart and brain and to continue the exchange of oxygen in the blood. Many people who have received training view it as not important and a waste of their time because they feel that they will never have to use it. This would be the case with my neighbor Dan. He had just received his yearly CPR training at his job and did not take it seriously. One night, his wife was complaining about having a tightness in her chest and asked him what it felt like whenever he had his heart attack. Before Dan knew it, his wife had collapsed on the bathroom floor. She had stopped breathing and was in cardiac arrest right in front of him. Fortunately, since he had recently had training, he was able to recall what he should do. He called 911 and began CPR on his wife until medical personnel arrived. According to the American Heart Association, in 2019, there were more than 356,000 out-of-hospital cardiac arrest events, with nearly 90% of them being fatal. According to the EMS Safety Services website, CPR can double or triple a person's chance of survival during an out-of-hospital cardiac arrest. According to Medscape.com, studies have shown that survival falls by 10 to 15% for each minute a cardiac arrest goes without CPR delivery. According to Dr. Torben Beck of the University of Florida, the national average of emergency medical services to arrive is 8 minutes. That is a significant amount of time that elapses by the time help arrives. Bystander intervention is key to a patient's survival. Yet, bystander intervention, according to the American Heart Association, remains low, with only 39% of laypersons initiating CPR in 2017. So why is it that bystanders do not provide assistance to potentially save somebody's life? There are many reasons why some refuse to get trained in CPR. Some are afraid that it is too hard to perform CPR, while others are afraid they will not do it properly, which may cause harm to the other person. Some are also afraid of the possible legal ramifications of performing CPR. Let me put your mind at ease right off the bat. You do not have to worry about legal ramifications due to the Good Samaritan Law. According to Very Well Health Good, the Samaritan Law protects caregivers, bystanders, from prosecution for medical mistakes, as long as the caregivers are acting in a voluntary manner and without any expectation of a reward. The protection that Good Samaritan Law provides is not unlimited and is different from state to state. Here in Pennsylvania, as long as you're acting in the best interest of that patient, you will be fine. I feel there is literally no reason why everyone should not be trained in CPR. You can take classes at your local community college. Most of your local ambulance organizations offer these classes. And even your local hospitals have programs to get you trained in this basic life-saving technique. You may think you'll never need it, but you honestly never know when you may be the key between a stranger or a loved one dying too soon or continuing to live a long and happy life. Do you remember my neighbor Dan? His wife is alive and well today, all thanks to his yearly CPR training that he once felt was not important. It proved to be the most important thing he ever attended. Thank you.